That was just for you to sync them later.
Is that like a YouTube tip?
Nope, just editing.
So you clap and what happens?
You can see the like sound bites on both, and then you can be like, oh, this is where they were. Why is it so small? Maybe you just have to press enter.
This is huge. See what the smaller one looks like first. There's no in between?
No. Alright. Brand new game. Brand new channel. Okay, I can't wait to solve some cases. I don't know anything about this game. You don't know anything about this.
I haven't played it. Episode 1.
That was the first heard about. Yes. Alright. That's a pen. Not dripping blood.
Gas.
Oh, it is dripping blood.
You were so wrong. Wait, hold on, it's a statue.
Yo.
Oh. Can't get caught. Not like this.
Who you is? Okay, purple suit.
I gotta find to the place now. Some money? It looks so good.
Am I nervous?
It looks so good.
Phoenix Wright.
Hi, Chief. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. You knew me when I played it before this case?
Uh-oh.
It's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh? It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Yeah. Is that your client screaming over there?
It's not looking good.
It's him.
Aw.
What's wrong, Larry? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death.
Oh! Dang.
Then it just hit me. It was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one.
Okay, dang.
A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her.
Oh,
Their
so
best friend
sad.
since grade school. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck.
Okay.
Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Alright?
You tell him, Phoenix. August 3rd, same morning, still at courtroom 2.
So we know who did it.
Yeah, we know it's not him.
I thought they wouldn't tell us ahead of time.
Yeah. Kind of wish they didn't.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial. Is it
Very
not?
first.
He's a rookie.
Us too?
Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. So, gosh, here we go. Go. Hands shaking, eyes set. Few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
It's Larry Butts.
Okay,
I'm ready.
the defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Oh, I know this one. Glad I read the case report. Cover so many times. Let's wait. Uh-oh. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
I don't know her name.
Mia, right? Oh, just
No.
kidding.
They didn't even tell us.
They
They did
tell us.
not
I feel
tell
like they
us.
didn't. I don't know. I just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record.
Tab. Okay.
It's tab to check it anytime.
Okay, so court record.
Okay, his badge, and we've got his Cindy
Cindy.
autopsy report, time of death, cause of death, loss of blood, due to blood trauma.
Man, we're in court
All
4
right.
days later. Not even. No, 3.
Mr. Wright, who was the victim in this case? Cindy, what was her last name? Is
It
it
didn't
Black
say
or
it.
Stone? It didn't say her
It's
last
Cindy
name.
Stone.
Okay.
It says Cindy. Okay. I was like, is Cindy short for Cinder? What
What was the cause of death?
Blunt force trauma.
She was struck once by a blunt object. Oh, this is easy.
Yeah, cake. Okay, Judge, let's go.
We got this. You answered all my questions.
Exactly.
That's the reason why we should proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed.
That is the funniest
Judge. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payton. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. See? The court accepts it into evidence.
Okay.
Use tab to check the court record frequently.
Okay, this is the second time she's saying this.
Mia Fey. Oh, she's the chief attorney.
Attorney, the defendant,
23.
likable guy. Okay, and then who's that? Oh,
Cindy
it
Stone.
did have
That's
her
what we were
name.
supposed to. My bad.
Dude, her name could have been Cinderblock. Okay, the victim, a model. She lived by herself. The prosecution is Winston.
Prosecutor for this case, generally bad at getting his points across. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case.
Okay.
Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad.
Hold it together, Larry. What is he wearing?
Mr. Butts, is it not true? What do you think his voice sounds like?
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey,
Look at his
watch
eyes.
it, buddy.
Wow.
We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
They all
Didn't
died.
they all die? It wasn't dumped. She was just taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway?
Dude. Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Oh, she had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport. Dang! He had receipts. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris until the day before the murder.
Appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim
Was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddy's sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
You can clearly see what kind of woman Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
I don't think you want to answer that question.
Yeah, objection. Right? Objection!
That question is irrelevant to this case.
Hey, ooh.
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog? Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, go ahead. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went.
Oh my god.
I do have him answer honestly.
He needs to answer honestly.
Honestly, right.
He needs to
Right, 'cause
just
you have
tell
nothing to
people-
hide, right?
Exactly, he has nothing to hide. He didn't know that she was doing all this stuff. I would have him answer.
He's not gonna get it. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well,
Okay, but he needs to explain why.
okay, you be the judge. I got to.
Okay, well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So like, I didn't see her. Exactly. That's what I said.
Woo! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. What? Lying? the prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Oh no.
The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. I thought this guy wasn't good. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Who sells newspapers? Please bring Mr. Frank Solid to the stand.
Oh, the guy!
Yeah, Mr. Solid, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Solid, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day. Here we go. We gotta
Cross-examine him.
Yes! So
Ready,
Till,
ready.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
Really?
Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment and I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Interesting. However, the phone in her apartment was I
Noted.
went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 o'clock p.m. How is it 1 o'clock p.m. if she died at 7 p.m.? Explain that. I have been taking mental notes.
Oh,
The
wow.
man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. You are gonna get cooked.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
Did he not tell the truth?
Can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Oh gosh. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Yeah, Judge. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Shut up. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. That is weak! The phone that Mr. Sott used was one of those. How could you know that? That is such weak info. Your Honor, what you trying to say? I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
He was ready.
Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. Need to refer to the court record. I'm pretty sure it said she died at 7. Time of death. 4 to 5.
4 to 5.
Oh, I remember the 7 from. Oh, still, time of death was 4, and he said she was dead at
1
1.
o'clock,
So he's already wrong. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes. Cross-examination?
Real
Was he
deal.
not expecting the cross?
I'm saying, this is your whole job.
What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Okay, fuck. We got this, guys.
Yeah. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Objection! Well, tap.
The time of death, maybe. Yeah, present that. Hey!
Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy knows the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
That. What? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. You know it's a wrap. After his testimony, I find it hard to believe. Thanks, Judge. Mr. Solid. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question.
Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
Life advice right there. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh! Okay, the time just cut. Alright, talk about it. What happened? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
What?
From what? There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. But the power was out, my god! Oh, but it was 3 hours, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video. This is the stretch. His arm must be sore with this reach. Watching a video of a taped program where it said the time. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Please don't tell me this judge about that.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program.
So convenient.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Alright, buddy. You stop right there.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. Sweating.
Do we need to carry on?
We don't. We couldn't have heard
It's
a
a wrap.
television or a video.
Oh yeah!
Oh, okay.
You good. Wait, I remember now. I'm trying to remember what all these people sound like. Mr. Salt, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your trial. That and you seem rather... Oh, sorry. That you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Salt. Mr. Did it. Let's hear your testimony. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
Oh my.
There was a table clock in the apartment. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Dude, we already know what the murder weapon is. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
It's so specific. You remember hearing the time?
Yeah,
and if you to go back on that.
It's so stupid. The defense may cross-examine the witness. How many people became lawyers because of this game?
I think they could do it.
Yeah.
After this.
I'm gonna go to law school real quick. Alright, my guy. It's a done deal.
Hearing the time. So what are we going with?
We're gonna, when he says, like, they use it to kill the victim, there was a table clock. Wasn't there? The
Yeah, the
murder
murder
weapon. Nah, it's not the murder weapon. He said the murder weapon was a clock. Murder weapon was a clock. Duh!
It was the statue. Now, how is it supposed to be a clock?
You with your
Lock 'em up.
objections and your evidence. Who do you think you are?
That's all he had to say? It's over.
Right! Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Bain. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time now. Dude!
What?
As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. Let's just try it. So the murder weapon was a table clock. Judge, you cannot be... Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Bro, do you have any problems with this testimony?
Yes! Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
I was confused about that because he was like, I didn't want to go inside, but her phone wasn't working. So I was like, you had to go inside to try the phone.
The witness knew it was a clock because he
Went into the apartment.
You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder.
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her.
Oh, sorry.
You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh, snap.
Order in the court. I just thought they made up the fact that the statue was a clock.
Me too.
But
then the judge was like, It was.
Yeah,
He was
I'm like,
right,
but
yeah.
this is the most ridiculous thing I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Right, because I was like, that's a weird detail to remember.
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless. Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I saw...
What? Ew!
Wait, shut up! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! That's the definition of unhinged. Order in the court.
I'm glad we gave the actress that voice acting challenge.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence.
You have
supporting
nothing
the
more to
defense's
say.
claims. Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through quickly.
Just
Yes,
break it
please.
open.
Examine the clock's batteries.
We should just keep eyeing.
Why would they mention batteries?
I don't know.
We have the clock right here.
Yeah, we got it. Better not be wrong, Phoenix, about this.
I asked the court to
Because-
listen very carefully. That's certainly
It
a
was a
strange way
strange-
to announce the time. The clock said, I think it is 8:25.
Yeah. The finger.
Oh! Now I want a clock like that.
Yeah. So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy.
You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh. What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? It was so gross.
Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes.
Are you serious? This means I cannot let you live. What the
What?
Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr.
Did we
Wright.
mess up?
No! I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal.
The guilt is on your face.
Breathe them out heavy. The lawyers are all slime.
I almost had it. Sorry.
Nah, hold up.
There's nothing I can do about it now. No, we did not just lose this case. Not so. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it.
Okay?
How was the clock 3 hours slow? The power outage.
It was out from noon to 6. That doesn't account for 3 hours.
Right, 3 hours. Can you think of the reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow?
Nah, it doesn't say anything.
Wait a second, Judge. The
time of
autopsy, 4 to 5.
7:31. She got home the day before. She died from 4 to 5 p.m.
At 7:31 from 4 to 5.
She
was dead.
super died.
What other information do we have?
3 hour time difference. Is that important?
We need more information because this
I'm at a
is
loss.
insane.
I was not expecting to be at a loss in this case.
There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Is there?
Not tough words.
We missed something.
Okay.
We had to.
Okay. Why was it 3 hours slow? We know
What was
she's
she doing?
unfaithful.
Do we know anything about? Oh, that's right.
She travels a lot, but that's not in the evidence. Like, we have to submit something from the evidence. She got family in California? I think it's just the power outage.
That's all I have.
We have to submit. Let's see this
That's all they
evidence
have.
that proves why the clock is running.
They just brought us right
right
back.
back, right back. And you can't get out of this.
Okay.
This is when people like watching this will be like,
It's just, I know, so obviously. We're
I
trying.
don't know the time difference between Paris and where they
I
live.
don't think this has anything to do with right now. We don't have any. What else
I
am I supposed to do?
don't know.
Which one do you want me to
I'm sitting
submit? Because I mean, it's 50-50.
I don't know.
50-50.
Okay. This is some Pokemon sounding music. I'm leaning towards a thinker just out of blind faith.
Same. Alright, I'm gonna present it. Take that!
Excuse me, this proves your claim. How?
You know
I
what?
can't see what that evidence has to do with the clock.
Same. So, that wasn't it. One more chance. Just give me one more chance. Alright, Mr. Wright, but time is not on your side. Oh, sorry.
Be quick about it. See this evidence. Proves why the clock was running slow. The power went out at noon.
Okay, so it's 12 o'clock, it goes out.
And it's accurate.
Mhm.
At 12. She'd have to connect it again at 3.
But it's battery operated. Wasn't it?
I don't know. That was one of the options. Like, oh, let's check the batteries.
Because if it wasn't plugged into the wall, that's
then it wouldn't have been
irrelevant.
affected.
I don't think we have enough. Maybe they know this, that we don't have enough. I think they know.
Maybe it is one of those, like, they set you up to fail.
We're making something out of nothing here.
We trying to squeeze
Really?
water from some rocks. Okay, I think we should present this.
Alright.
Excuse me, this proves your claim. How? I don't know. Okay,
One more
they're
chance.
giving
Just
us
give me one
multiple
more
chances.
chance.
All right,
Right,
Mr.
Mr.
Wright, time is on your side. We suck.
Am I missing items? Oh! We could probably use this.
Like him, like the boyfriend. We like asked him to testify.
Right. No. There goes that idea.
She was traveling. She was traveling.
What does that have to do with the
I don't know. Because she was on the move.
Okay, she was on the move. I'm with you, I'm with you.
What is the time difference? Why didn't
know.
they tell us she got home the day before the murder? Because it sounds good to incriminate butts.
Is it
all of it.
obvious?
Let's just submit all the evidence. What if it's a
says
passport?
something.
For some weird reason.
We're just grasping for straws.
I was
right
literally grasping. Take it, take it. The victim had just returned. Okay, explain how this has anything to do with it.
now. Home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9
Where are
hours.
you?
We all knew
We've
that?
been talking about this when it's 4 p.m. here. It's 1 a.m. the next day there. So she took a clock with her to Paris?
The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. Why would she?
You're not taking a clock on through TSA.
Who does? Nobody does that.
Nobody does that. Whatever, game. It's not my fault. But for the purposes of this game, I will let it go.
I mean, it's losing a star. Half a
It's
star.
a half a star docked because of that.
We were trying so hard.
Our
That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong.
as long as
Proof enough for
Mr.
you,
Star
Mr.
goes to
Star.
jail.
Or should I say, Mr. Did it?
I already made that joke, Phoenix. Oh my
what?
gosh. Order, I say. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. Don't be. I think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. This took like an hour. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts. So good.
It does.
With that, this court is adjourned.
He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Mary went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawlett let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawlett grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Now you're going to jail for the rest of your life.
Over what?
It could have just been a theft
Yeah,
charge.
like I'd rather
Now
be
you upped
in
it to
jail for
murder.
stealing than murder. But I'm not trying to go to jail.
I still can't believe you won. Me neither.
I was ready to leave court and just be like, we'll come back another day.
Mary, you're innocent. The case is closed.
My Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Mary, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Mary. Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this.
Why didn't you
Let's
correct her?
celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat? Oh, no, I couldn't. I know. I was waiting for him to correct it. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Here, take this. It's a present.
That's evidence.
The murder weapon? You
Yeah.
would want to keep this as...
Oh! Like he made one for her and him. So it's not the murder weapon. It's his fuck. I was so into that shit. And she was just playing with it.
I'm not saying that. I think she got quite a lot of you. Isn't that right? Right. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I don't...
The thinker? Maybe she put something on there? Or...
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive that you weren't just some
She
chump.
kept it?
Huh? What about the clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. This is so long.
There's a lot of dialogue.
I'm glad. I don't mind that. It's just like this part, like after the case.
Yeah, like wrap it up.
I hope you see the importance of evidence now.
Oh yeah, I do.
We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? That's what I'm saying. I'm hungry.
I'm like kind of sleepy too. Oh, dinner. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why he became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Oh.
My first trial came to a close. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. What? And my promise is to tell the chief about me and Larry. Would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Whoa. The clock's gonna come up again?
I promise you can't keep.
Brand new episode has been added. Oh, that looks good.
Next time.
Yeah, next time.
Thanks for joining us, you guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.